I am so honored to have the opportunity to share with you today a little about my experience at New Tech High School and how it has prepared me for my future. New Technology High School is not your typical public high school. It's the smallest public high school in Sioux Falls and has a completely different curriculum than the rest of the schools. It's called project-based learning. This means we learn by doing projects in a team setting. We also learn how to have professional oral communication, in conversation, as well as in presentations. We are taught real-life application and have hundreds of community partners visit us throughout the year. We also have the opportunity to take tuition-free college courses at Southeast Tech. When I heard about New Tech for the first time, I was a 7th grader sitting in the seats of Edison Middle School's auditorium. And to be honest, I thought their presentation was cool, but really I was just excited to get out of class for an hour that day. In 8th grade, they came back to our school to recruit, and this time I wasn't interested because I already had plans to attend Roosevelt High School the next fall. However, a few weeks later, I received a letter in the mail from my 8th grade teachers, saying they had chosen me as someone they felt would excel at New Tech. I was completely taken aback by this letter, but I decided to at least think about it. I eventually came to the conclusion that New Tech was full of amazing opportunities that I didn't want to miss out on. This time of transition from middle school to high school took incredible perseverance because jumping into a completely different learning style can take a while to get used to. Throughout my journey, there is one thing that continues to be the most difficult hurdle with every group that I work with. It is to continue to learn how to use the strengths of my group members and motivate them so we can be successful as a team. Freshman year, I remember feeling completely overwhelmed because I didn't know how to manage a group that consisted of students who weren't motivated to do their work. I would do much of the work myself because I wanted to get a good grade on the project, and I honestly didn't trust anyone else in my group to complete the work on time or with good quality. As I continued my New Tech journey, I began to realize that I needed to have realistic expectations for every group I was in and for every group member I worked with. I learned that my definition of quality work was almost always completely different than everyone else in my group. As I grew, I began to find a balance between realistic expectations and challenging my group members to reach beyond what they felt they were capable of. Like me, I'm sure many of you have similar experiences in your everyday life with the challenges of working in teams and communicating with others. My experiences at New Tech and in the Academy of Finance program at the Career and Technical Education Academy have really set me up for success in working towards a career in human resources. New Tech has revealed that people are my passion. That is why I've chosen to pursue human resources. I enjoy developing others to be better leaders and collaborators. I love to be challenged and to work hard. I believe it is so important to ask questions and learn from others, which is why I've taken the opportunity to do as many job shadows and internships as I can while in high school. Looking back, seeing the transformation in myself and in my classmates is truly incredible. Students who you could barely hear during presentations freshman year are now some of the best oral communicators we have in our class. And people who just hid in the background now have confidence and know they have something valuable to contribute to the group. And students who wanted to control everything so that they could get as close to a perfect score on a project as possible have learned to trust their group members to contribute because they have learned it is impossible to make something truly great alone. New Tech has taught me skills and lessons that are invaluable for my success in the future. I'm so excited to continue my journey next year in Sioux Falls at USF. I can't wait to get involved and continue to learn how to grow as a leader and collaborator in college and beyond. In the future, I hope to help develop people and cultures in businesses in our community. I'd like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today and to be the Junior Rotarian for this month. What you all do as Rotary members is something that speaks to my heart because I also do a lot of volunteer work through church and Collision. I know that serving the community is something important and will remain a big part of my life and future career in the field of human resources. Thank you.